Hey guys, it's Soldier Girl, and this is going to be my breastfeeding experience video for you guys. I wanted to do this video. This is my second child, and I really wanted to breastfeed my first time around, but my boobs got incredibly engorged, and it was so painful that I just wanted to be over with, and so I didn't even try, honestly. And so my second time around, I said I would try harder and to breastfeed. And so off the back, I had him on October the 11th. It was a Sunday, and I guess I said in my my labor and delivery story, I was in recovery for a while. I know they say when you give birth, it's best to breastfeed as soon as possible within the hour, and so it was a while for me before I actually got to breastfeed him. But he did latch on really well, and it went, I would say, the first couple days went amazing, and then I would say the third day, which was the day that I got discharged, that day was a bit of a challenge for him. He was just really feisty, really just fighting the boob. He was fighting the boob like he didn't want to feed. And so we got discharged, we went home, we got here about 3, and I figured I'll just try again when we got home, 3 or 4. And so I tried again when I got home. He was still fighting it. He was fighting it. And so I was just like, okay, so I went ahead and we went out and we got a can of formula, which I would suggest for any new mom to just have a can of formula as a backup plan, because honestly, you just never know. And every experience is different. Every child is different. And so it's best to just have a can of formula on standby just in case you have a feisty baby, or in case your milk hasn't come in yet. And so so we've pretty much been doing the formula. I am, how far am I now, babe? 11, 12 days? I'm 12 days post-op now, and so I'll be 2 weeks on Sunday. And so I'm pretty much supplementing with the formula. I am pumping though, which is another suggestion for those of you who have problems with the baby latching, or if you're having issues with your nipples getting raw or sore or chapped or whatever, chafed. Definitely pump. I've been just pretty much just pumping since I left the hospital. I've been trying to get him to latch though, and he's still fighting me. I'm going to continue to try to get him to feed on my breast, but and I know it's going to be a challenge because he's been getting the nipple on the bottle, and so I'm totally okay with just continuing to try with him. I have like nothing else to do with my time besides just try with him. But again, I am pumping. As far as the pumping, when I first started, it was a little bit of a challenge for me, but now I'm pretty much up to pumping anywhere between 2 ounces to 4 ounces, and I only pump for 10 minutes on each boob. I do have a Medela pump. It's a double-breasted pump, but I noticed that when I set up both at the same time, the pressure is not as great, and so I've just been pumping 10 minutes on one and then 10 minutes on the other side. When the pumping starts to slow down, I notice if I take the suction off my boob and kind of like dry the milk off of my boob and the suction cup thing, and I place it back, it usually picks back up again. So I've been doing that. Take it off, put it back on, take it off, put it back on, and that's working fine. He's taking the breast milk in the bottle wonderfully. Like, I haven't had any issues with that. And then again, we're doing the formula as well. If I can stay on top of pumping and pump at least every 2 to 3 hours and have my supply of bottles for him as he needs them, then I'm usually okay. But if I get behind, I get lazy, or if I find myself like just sleeping all day, which is what I do, because I tend to sleep when he sleeps, and I just feel like I'm just sleeping all day, and I get behind, and he has to get more formula that day. But as far as my breastfeeding experience, it's actually gone okay. I'm trying to get him back into nursing him on my boob, and I think that's going to be a challenge for me. But other than that, I really feel like I've been having a pretty good breastfeeding experience. Breastfeeding was really important to me from the get-go, and so I knew that I was going to just try, and so yeah, so now again, I'm just trying, you know, once or twice a day, trying him to see if he'll nurse, And again, he is just pushing the boob away. He is just not having it. But again, I'll keep trying. And even if he doesn't want the boob, he's still getting breast milk anyways, via the pump. And so that's one thing that that's good. What else? I am still taking my prenatals. One, I remember to take them because I tend to forget. Which is funny because when I was pregnant, I was taking them religiously. Like religiously, I would take them. And ever since I've had him, I've just been like hit and miss whether or not I take them or not. A few of you guys wanted me to do a video on breastfeeding or pregnancy after breast augmentation. So that's a video I'm definitely going to work on for you guys, because a lot of people have been asking me, you know, as far as am I concerned with my boobs getting saggy or whatever have you after having breast augmentation and then getting pregnant right afterwards. They actually did get engorged. I would say the day that I got discharged, that day, they started to get engorged. And by the end of that day, I was like, they were freaking huge. The next day, they were like twice their size. And yeah, they were freaking huge. And my back was so sore from them being so heavy. They weigh like 100 freaking pounds. But I will say that this pregnancy, like although I was engorged with David, this time around it was easier because I've been pumping. And I think that's the biggest thing, is that the first time around I did not pump. I pretty much just dealt with it. I would put frozen peas on my boobs to kind of get the swelling to go down. But this time around I've been pumping, and that's made the world of difference. I've been using the heck out of the nursing pads. And so yeah, but the engorgement went down. I would say it started going down about day 10 or so. It started to kind of go down. I still have little pockets here and there that's engorged. Like I have a little knot right here of engorgement, and other than that, everything else is fine. But my boobs were huge, and they were so painful, and I was actually taking the ibuprofen for the pain because they really hurt, and I was using the frozen vegetables. I was taking hot baths, hot showers rather, and so yeah. But I will definitely be doing a video on pregnancy after breast augmentation, or breastfeeding after breast augmentation, for those of you who want to see that. So I mean, look out for that one in the next couple weeks or so. But as of now, my boobs look great. Like they look fine. They're not droopy at all. They look wonderful. So other than that, I'll leave it there, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Later, guys.